Yeah, folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We are back with the initiative, and we have just completed our Hydra interrogation project. Because the Hydra spoken language is so simple, and complex factors such as meaning and tone spring primarily from olfactory emissions, it has taken incredible time and patience to divine useful meaning from our captives' multi-sensory declarations. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, of course. Each unfortunate dead end our questioning reached only granted greater insight into the alien strange language. After countless such stumbles, a discord of sorts has been established.
Our captive is talking.
Our interrogation of our captive have been extensive and lengthy and have produced a great deal of useful information. The Hydras appear to operate from basically logical and rational mindset. They have apparently taken significant damage from alien species in the past, and as a result have a cautious, defensive approach toward other races that emphasize control and self-protection. Unfortunately, despite their rationality, a negotiated settlement does not appear practical. The Hydras react extremely negatively to the possibility of any alien species possessing the potential to threaten them in the future. Any kind of negotiated peace would require granting the Hydras an unacceptable level of control over the Council and humanity as a whole. Hydra culture appears collectivist and consensus-driven, perhaps due to the influence of the Hydra parasites. They have strong tendencies toward hierarchy and order. In many ways, our society has much to admire. Crime is almost unknown, and Hydra workers appear on average significantly more efficient and productive than human ones, although perhaps less creative. Though our captive is only one individual, various data that we have gathered strongly suggest that its opinions are representative of its race as a whole, and indeed that the same is likely to apply to any individual Hydra. Their unity, in combination with the role in Hydra society played by these parasites, suggests certain vulnerabilities. In other, less important news, we have discovered the method behind Hydra interstellar travel. They use a technology previously believed to exist only in the realm of science fiction, a wormhole. Further research is recommended. New objective, research parasite resistance, which I think... No, okay, we've done parasites, but presumably now this is a new prereq, after Hydra interrogation. Okay, so that'll show up at some point. Do we want to go directly into alien technology? I think I might want to. This is going to keep the trend of us doing one Xeno research, pushing towards alien technology. Sounds like the sort of thing we would want to abuse and take advantage for ourselves. That's going to be okay. And then the mission to Mercury is coming up relatively soon. We have some MC available, although we are at our mine limit, which is a little bit annoying over here. We just blow up the ones on the moon or some of the asteroids. I don't know. We probably just go over. So we're going to be paying a mission control premium, but that's going to have to be all right. We've got our, I was going to say our two fleets, but India 71 is really just limping back to the Ferrari Ford Joint Shipyard project. India 73 here, and yes, I got lazy about renaming these things as they merge and reform. Just returned here, I think, just before I started recording, and they're all good to go. Is there anything currently in orbit that I care about? Looks like the answer is no. I think we've got some things still coming for us, but we'll deal with that when we get there. All right, let's go and unpause. Doing a little bit of PR work over here in the European Union. We are basically at our control point cap. Oh, there we go. 71. There we go. Repair and resupply. I guess you were already there, and I just misread that. And join into 73. We're still going to be doing some splits and things on these guys as we go, but we'll wait until we need it. We are 100% locked in as the next person to make a choice over here, so that's lovely. Do we have a... Yes, we're pushing towards due to a reflex drive, which I still hope that sheet that I found is pretty good at identifying this as a good mid-game drive. It looks good on spec. It's not very fast, but other than that, it seems it's really fuel efficient, and it does give us some excellent Delta V, so we'll see how that goes. Do I want to focus on any of these others? I don't think so. Plasma extraction techniques, I actually don't know what it does, but it's already got a pretty high base chance. We're probably fine there. And then I don't remember where I'm at. Sorry, it's been like, I know it's been a gap in our recording. It's been about a week since the last time I recorded. We'd have to try to maybe flip some things. Also, people pointed out as a reminder that if I do flip a enemy counselor, I can get them to resign and then hire them if they're like really good. And that would be a way to fill in a gap, which is actually pretty smart. There we go. We blew up the alien life forms in Hamburg. We had the military had moved over there, slow down its growth as well. Nanotube armor. I think that's definitely going to be the next level of armor up. We'll put that as a favorite for sure. They have overcome significant uncertainty and are now able to undertake the urban warfare. Okay, so just unlocked this. Increased combat value when fighting in core economic regions. Okay, I won't favorite it, but I won't obsolete it. Sounds like the sort of thing we'll sort of pick up casually at some point later. Probably, especially if it's relatively cheap. All right, so who dis? We have like no stats. So you're new, and I'm maybe less worried about you. Okay, Commander's got nothing to burninate. If anything, yeah, we probably want to go and do some light bulbing on some of our people.
Where do you need me?
How is the unrest in the United States right now? Since we're doing some anti-unrest. Oh, yeah, it still exists. Right, yeah, the flawed democracy. Things got beat up a little bit. So yeah, we're still trying to push hard on the welfare to bring down the wealth inequality. Right, we don't have much influence, so direct spending's not really a thing, and we're trying to push up the government at the same time. We're going to try to fix the United States. I know it's a big ask, but we're going to do our best over here because it's going to be a good investment for the future. We'll probably go for Canada and Mexico at some point in the future, but perhaps not. I can't remember where we left things off with our relations. Project Exodus still is cool with us, right? Which one are we? Oh, no, we're in conflict with them already. Not in open warfare. How much do we need for point in Canada? Okay, so I mean, one of these would push us to the cap? No, it'd bring us to 455. So we could do two of these and just barely be overcapped. We could start to go and befriend them.
Ready for my
Got a
mission.
lot of PR work going on in the European Union, which actually I think is just because there's a limited amount of automation that these guys are allowed to do. I think, right, I turned off the advise because it was spending points that we didn't really have. You're either going to defend interest or public campaign, and sometimes go to ground, which you probably don't need to right now. You definitely don't either. And if we take a look at you, yeah, it's kind of the same. I guess maybe then, and Ryan, hold on. I should just, for thoroughness, check you as well. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should send everyone to Canada and start making a little bit of a push over there.
We'll
98% is
make
pretty good.
Acknowledged.
99%.
Standing by.
And 99% also excellent. Oh, and can anyone get a level up? Not really, no. And then these orgs. It's not a... It is a mining org. Aurelius Energy. Okay, we are going to pick these up despite the fact that there is a boost cost. Do I put it on our... Oh, this is, I think, our newest hire, isn't it? I'm not sure. Maybe. Let's go and do that. Consulting, investigation. Okay, we'll leave that off. Confirm. Alien hate meter still fairly high. Okay, arrival market, so there's going to be more orcs to choose from. Oh, and there we go. Undertake their purpose. Update. Oh, yes, more intel. And the Ferrocite resistance. Okay, they're quite expensive. We're already researching a Xeno tech, and the one we're researching is cheaper, so I think we're doing things in a relatively decent order. Oh, yes, we did unlock Molten Core. I don't think we specifically needed the gas one for what we've got going on, right? If we look, I guess I should look at my current one and go to upgrade. So our current power plant, this is currently Molten Core 2 because it is slightly better than Gas Core. So probably, well, it's less efficient. No, wait, I'm wrong about this. Oh, yes, that's right. I think we were using the Molten Core because it was the only thing that with the gigawatts. But then we finally unlocked the Gas Core 2, which gave us enough maximum output, and it gives us more... Oh, no. I'm reading this inverted. Gas Core is more tons per gigawatt. So Molten Core is lighter. It's slightly less efficient, which I think means it needs more radiator type stuff, which might indirectly translate to less efficiency. Like, because it can be a little hidden. It'd be like, oh, we need fewer tons per gigawatt, but if we need more tons worth of radiators. But I don't think that really adds up here. So it feels like the Molten Core is more efficient for us than the Gas Core. And that being said, though, the Molten Core is more expensive to research. Okay. Both level 3s are 3 tons per gigawatt. Molten Core has a much higher max output. Gas Core is more efficient. And the cost per gigawatt is very nearly the same. Molten Core needs a bit more base metals. Gas Core needs a bit more noble metals. But I think those numbers are so small that it doesn't really matter. Interestingly enough, it looks like Molten Core 3 doesn't go anywhere. I wonder if that's the cap. Although Gas Core 3 also looks like it doesn't go anywhere, except for the Ferrous Drive, which we don't need. Liquid, this. Like, neither one of them... Does either one of them have to... Do they need fuel that is not listed here? Because sometimes that happens. I think that's mostly with the engines. But I'm assuming you need some sort of reactor mass, but other than the flavor text up here, gaseous fissibles... no, not there. I want to go here again. No. Yes. Yes, that is where I want to go. See, okay, our engine uses noble gases. I don't think that the reactor does in this case. I think some engines don't use the fuel, and in which case they use a reactor that does. That is really, really unclear to me. If I go to the tech tree, view full tree, and then search for gas core, yeah, 3 really is the cap on both. And this can lead to the Ferris drive, but I don't think we're interested in using that. And that itself doesn't seem to lead to anything. Okay, so here's what I propose then. Since I don't think we need the 420 gigawatts, as Doc Brown would say, at least I assume we won't need that for a long time. And probably not at all while we are on this type of tech. I propose we do the gas core fission reactor because it's slightly higher efficiency. Even though it costs a little bit more than noble ones. So I'm going to go and research that as our next here. And then, honestly, if we end up needing more total gigawatts and we have to research the molten core one, it's a pretty cheap research. So I think it's not going to be the end of the world. Hopefully.
Their loyalty remains questionable.
Orbital debris. Orbital personnel to do double shifts sounds like us, because this is... could kill up to 4 modules. So we'll pay 2K because we've got the money. Pull double shifts. And then hopefully... Okay, it looks like we lost 2. But I can do rebuild... Oh, this is one that hasn't really been built up. Hold on. This might be a good opportunity for me to do a little bit of a jiggery pokery over here. How do you... view templates. Do we still want those? First 4, last 4. Right. I'm wondering if we just get you to match these, because this Earth Solar Science Orbital, is this one a little off? I'm confused about the representation here. Right, because this has got the defense and everything. That's right. This was the version with no defense whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. I think I've got one of each one of these currently. And it's the first 4 science things in the list and the last 4 science things in the list, plus some supporting modules. So I think we should probably just go and apply one of these templates. And override is probably fine. We'll be short 5... Wait, really? Really? Short 66, short 5. Didn't we design these to be fine? What about this one? This one also said it'll be short on power. Wait. I know this is a crazy idea, but is it possible that I made a tiny, tiny mistake? Something that never happens. Can I mouse over here? Total power consumption will be... Yeah, we'll be fine. 248 is power generated, 246 is consumed. So we'll have 2 to spare. And I think this is either... So this one's got the space science one there. This one has got the life science one. And it's going to be exactly perfectly balanced. I think it's just confused because there's some existing stuff on that station. Which was this one over here. And the way I'm replacing things. But I'll just get it to match the pattern, then I don't have to do any sort of fiddly stuff. So we'll do a first 4 on this one, overwrite everything existing, do this, and then if we mouse over here, yeah, see, it's going to be fine. This is perfectly balanced. Okay. And I would like more stations for more science, but I think we've got to leave some room for Mercury here. And Mercury, of course, will use completely different stats for those stations because its power generation will be completely different. So those things are moving around.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Do I want a permanent assignment, you? You know what? Yeah, let's run this for a little while. Oh, I meant to hit continue there.
Never be afraid to burn.
Okay, let's launch our probes to Mercury.
It's only within that final
Now.
crucible that our true
The other thing, and yeah, we'll have to choose the science in a second. It's not going to let me advance right now because I have to make the choice of science. I'm going to immediately, I think, set up an orbital station over here. Obviously, we're going to want Luns for lots of reasons. But we'll put it in interface orbit, and we'll manage this. So this is going to be Merc Prime for now. And yeah, we'll just look at the tier 2. So we'll plan a farm. We'll plan 2 layered defenses. We'll plan a nanofactory. I don't know if we need the skunk works here, except for like positive events. I might hold off on that for a bit. So the idea is the nanofactory will help us build other things over here. Do I want to go and also slap down some shipyards? I think so. As like a starter set, that seems pretty good. So let's say I put down 1 solar array. Yeah, this is Mercury, so it's going to have tons of power. Okay. We'll put down a second solar array. And then we're going to end up with excess power, but that's fine. Do I want more nanofactory? Oh, by the way, someone pointed out that... Yeah, there you go. At the top of the screen, it says monthly incomes and bonuses. I was confused looking at it before. I'm like, the nanofactories used to consume metal to make money. And I know they changed things, but does it still make money? And I was looking at the bottom part of the description. I missed the line at the top where it says that this just gives us $90 a month, period. Which is great. And I guess 1% materials research bonus. And that's not in interface orbit, so that should happen everywhere. In interface orbit, we get a 2% bonus for investment in economy, which is really lovely. But I don't kind of care about it over here. Do I want to slap in anything else? Do I just want to leave slots open for what? For nothing, really. I'm wondering if I just put down some more shipyards. I suppose I could do 1 skunk work, because I don't think I did, right? Just because there is a positive event. There's an event that if you have a skunk work at one of these, you got a slightly better outcome. So I'll do that. And I used to do like stations dedicated to being skunk works. Now I'm going to spread them out a little bit more. And then I'll put another shipyard in there. Okay. That's going to be okay. It'll take a while to build. And then once the probes come back, we'll do that. But yeah, we have to pick this. Oh, it auto-queued. It auto-queued high temperature superconductors because it's moving us towards the next tech. Now, how much do I want to stay locked in here? I don't care about the dusty plasma drive. So the only question is, do I want to boost this just so that I keep control and can keep pointing towards this tech? Or do I want to keep focusing on just improving ourselves? Let me go and start, because then maybe someone won't compete with us. We'll get a little bit of a lead, and then we'll pull back. And then we'll see what happens. All right.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Yeah, go permanent assignment, that's fine. And permanent assignment, and that's fine.
Things are stabilizing.
Oh, Protectorate fleet is coming to one of my stations. Able Tasman. It's interesting that I can't do an intercept here. Like, it doesn't even give me a choice to choose this. Now, found out last time there was some weird timing that I was a little confused because someone was set to a station and we're going to start destroying it. I moved my fleet there and it didn't start a fight. And I thought maybe it's too late. I'm confused. But no, I guess we would have had to start it, but that's okay. We're going to transfer our... Actually, I'll split this fleet in half. We obviously don't need everyone. And I don't want to leave my primary station undefended. So we'll split the fleet, and I don't think it matters which of these two I use. And we're just going to head over to Abel Tasman Station. I'm guessing Abel Tasman is the person that Tasmania is named after. I think it had another name first. I can't remember. This just came up on Jeopardy recently. Sorry, it didn't come up on Jeopardy recently in general. It came up on Jeopardy recently for Essentia and I because we're watching old episodes on a channel that does replays. So for us, there was just this question, but I can't remember what Tasmania was called before it was Tasmania. Anywho, so let's do that. If you're going to arrive there in 1.8 hours. So we're not going to get there that quickly, but hopefully we'll get there before you actually destroy it. Yeah, sortie, but we're already doing that. Yeah. So now we get the sortie once you've arrived, which is bizarre. You did destroy it. That's annoying. Now, do we just leave it in this destroyed stat? Is Able the one I was just upgrading, in which case maybe I could have canceled some upgrade and gotten some money back. Maybe I leave it in destroyed status to keep some mission control from Mercury, and we can go and fix Earth later. Now, I'm assuming India 73 is going to be told, hey, you don't got anything going on. Well, you know what you're going to have going on here? Is we're going to go and blow up this Protectorate ship. Actually, maybe we should just pull up some Protectorate stations in Vengeance. Taizong Station. That's Protectorate. You've got no static defenses. And then you got that one as well. It's quite a bit bigger. I wonder if this is where you're building your ships. Space dock. Yeah, all right. Vengeance it is, which technically will potentially upset the aliens, but we'll deal with it. Oh, we've got some alien life forms in Paris. And the Brisbane is here. Yeah, we're going to go and engage. We can just auto-resolve this. It's going to be trivially easy. And then accept. And then select. And oh, is it because I'm docked? What? Where's the... Because I'm out of ammo! I'm out of ammo, I can't blow it up. That's probably what's going on there. Okay, let's return home. And then 76, you are going to head out over here. Close. There it is. Where's this one? Transfer officers, right. No. Scuttle. No, destroy. You don't have a HAB thing, so I don't think this will be a war crime. We'll do this because you deserve it. And then you still have combat strength, so we'll send you to their other station. I do have ammo. Do you have defenses that I gotta attack first? What's going on here? Did I fail to properly engage? Okay. Sorry, I think I was just confused. Maybe between my two fleets. I think I was confused between my two fleets. Engage. Auto-resolve. Okay, we have a little bit of ammo left this time. Destroy. And then, yeah, launch back home. Arrival. And India, you are... No, just chilling around. Yeah, I think I got confused between my ships here. My fleets. Refuel. Merge up. Okay. Okay, good. Maybe I should be making more stations around Mercury. I don't know. I want to leave some MC for some mining. Okay, new orbital core. Oh, no, this is the one I was building up. Or no, this was an older one I was building up. Okay. Fighting a rugged terrain. So we won't obsolete it, but we won't favorite that. That's fine. And Commander, I think you've got some plans to burninate in Paris. Does that mean there's an alien in Paris? Not that I see him right now, but maybe we should do a ping there. Okay, burninate.
Standing by.
And I'll get you to ping.
Setting a watch.
Where do you need me?
Ready to go.
Where to?
Oh, are you auto-burning life forms? Yeah, you are. That's incorrect. You have 0 command. That is not a very useful action for you to do. You should simply be inspiring some more. Let me reset you.
Ready.
Honestly, and again, what we need is the ability to, like, prioritize these. Yeah, I guess I'll automate assault alien asset. I don't know if you'll prioritize it more over these. I don't know how it decides that. But I'm going to go and turn that on. If there are alien assets for you to burninate, and if I cancel, or if I set you to automate, yeah, you are going to go and do that. I might still have to check manually from time to time, because I don't know that I trust that they will do the right thing. Oh, hello. Greg. No, I think we need to boost your admin. You could get an admin group. Do we want some more passive boost income? Actually, I think we do. Yeah, and you know what? Let's grab the admin, or what's this admin group? Economy spoils. Yes, sure. Let's do that. And then I don't think I'll get another admin group for you. Do I want to get anything else? This would give us more economy and spoils and science. I don't know. Skunk work stuff, or the project stuff, does work with a lot of techs. Advise, stabilize. Assassinate, extract. I don't think we need that. Okay, let's just keep moving for now. Confirm. Influence is going up a little, but yeah, we really burned through a lot of that stuff. Oh, right, we did a ping over here. Hasn't seemed to have noted an unknown person. Okay, Project Exodus. Oh, that's fine. We were just passively gaining a bunch over here. That's okay. Looks like Humanity First is somewhat interested over here. Well, that is an expensive tech. You know what? It's so far away. I'm going to pull back, and I'm just going to work on our internal stuff. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. How you doing there, Yusa? I mean, you know, all the meters are going in the right direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
I mean, I'd like you not being fragmented, but I don't know if a push to unity is really what we need. Okay, alien detected. There we go. Yeah, it was clear there was one going around. Potentially low security. We might have to boop you. We might give you a little boop. Yeah. Oh. What are you up to? No operations. You're probably going to go to a station, and you might end up blowing it up. I don't want to... Do I just want a sortie? Part of me hates generating more hate. The ideal here would be if they came to the station where I'm currently docked, and then we could engage. Not attack them, but be willing to take it on the defense, and then that would be okay. I think we're going to have to potentially let them blow up some stuff of ours. Or they're just going to linger and not do anything? Curious.
Ready for orders.
All right.
Standing by.
Chief Investigator, you are going to investigate this counselor. We'll give you a little bit of ops to do it.
Investigating.
And then you have...
Yeah.
No, you're pretty bad on investigation. Yeah, 0% as a base. Let's not do that. You do have something to investigate.
On
I
the way
guess
to the
just do
target
that.
site.
And then we've got nothing to burnate. Okay. Yeah, okay, follow. So our investigator is going to investigate the xenoform. Our spy is going to check out the actions they were doing. They're not currently in territory we own, so we wouldn't necessarily get a boost to our actual assassinate. But maybe they'll move around, or maybe we can do something about that. I'm wondering if someone should ping or to poke at this guy and see what he is. We have someone else with half decent investigate. I mean,
Where to?
actually, you're not the worst. Oh, but you can't investigate.
Standing
Okay,
by
what
for
if
orders.
I get
Your orders?
Gemma to investigate the activity,
Ready.
and then our spy can do an investigate counselor over here, who's not going to be an alien with that percentage chance.
Initiating surveillance.
Oh, there you go. Okay, Cordoba Station. 2.2 hours. Again, I don't think we can get there in time to save it. $15.6 hours. So they'll have 13 hours-ish to blow it up, which I think is enough time. And if I do this and then they go to the shipyard, that'd be pretty bad. I don't know how long it takes to blow things up. I don't think it takes 13 hours. I want to say it takes like 6 hours or something, just off the top of my head, but I don't actually know. It will lower hate if they do it. Now, well, I'm just going to stay parked here. So, it is currently 2 a.m. Oh, no. We did have enough. What the fuck? Oh, it's nowhere near as long as I thought. I should have immediately. I mean, I'm assuming now it's too late, but at this point I'm like, okay, let's try. But yeah, there we go. Has been destroyed. Return home. Oh, you're coming at me. Okay. Well, still start moving towards home. They'll still catch you. And actually, if you want to engage me here, that's fine. Ooh, yes, set a favorite on that.
They'll stay loyal to the cause.
Okay. Are the aliens still not coming to me? Did I
Person
somehow
of interest
flee them?
surveilled.
Huh. Okay. We are now going to go and intercept this one. Again, they'll get there first. I'm going to accept. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I forgot. No. I forgot. That's right. I still have to start the fight. Okay. We're going to do it then. Or not?
We've got some intel on
What did I
that
click
target.
on? Intercepting. Why wasn't it instant? Weren't we there? Well, now there's no reason. Okay. Okay. Now, I guess because they were busy blowing up things, they weren't willing to do it. Now we'll take this engagement. Okay. So we still got them to start the fight, which is the goal. It costs us some stations. But we fought them in a defensive fight, and that's okay. Now, do I want to rebuild this? I think I do. I think I do want both of the base stations available. I'm going to found an orbital, manage, select first 4, apply. And then I'm going to do another one. Found orbital, here, select, manage, last 4, apply. Okay.
The people will come to our side.
We've moved
So
the needle.
go immediately, but then I guess we do have to manually be the ones to engage. All right, wave of fear. Oh, that's always annoying to lower the cohesion everywhere. Repaired, but were you refueled? Okay, yeah, you seem to be okay. And then maglev. The solar mirrors will be good later. I don't know that we're building them necessarily around Mercury. And yeah, I want to leave this because what I want to do is grab like maybe all the mining locations around Mercury. Or some very large amount anyway. Salt.
Ready to go.
Automate you for the protection, that's fine. And then
What's
you're
the
just going to
op?
keep investigating. Oh, this guy really left. Oh, his security rating is 25 and he's nowhere near me anymore.
Ready for
You know
my
what?
mission.
Oh, no, that's you. This one.
At your service.
I'm going to send you back to Canada.
I will
do some
tell
PR
our
work.
story.
That's going to be fine. Okay. He's left our territory. We're going to call that okay. He does have 25 security, so booping him would be very hard. Not impossible, but again, we don't really want to generate more hate if we can avoid it, especially right now. All right, folks, thanks for watching this episode. Sorry, it's a little sloppy there at the end with the ship stuff. I was getting rather... It's not intuitive. It's once you've sort of internalized a couple of things, sure, it's fine, but it's really... The ship movement remains super unintuitive. The worst thing is still when you are trying to chase something down, or you set a target to a fleet and then it leaves, and the pop-up that comes up about like cancel versus confirm is still really confusing as to what those two buttons do. So there's a couple of little UI things in here, but given the complexity of the game, most of it is actually okay. I have remarkably few UI complaints about this game, which I think tells you a lot about it. But yeah, that ship interaction was a little weird to me. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some promotions over here, so I'll do that in between episodes too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.